Sting's been making a name for himself ever since he showed up, but tonight he looks to prove that he's not only the future, but that he's the right now, too. The power, speed, and agility that this man has put into one complete package. It's just awe-inspiring, King.
Yeah, you're right. This young man giving the daunting task of trying to defeat Ric Flair tonight. And you have to wonder if he realizes how big this moment truly is. I mean, he may have the physical tools, but you got to wonder if he has the mental acumen needed to beat someone at the level of the Nature Boy. And that's right, Cole. I said mental acumen.
Introducing now, the challenger.
And you know, King, despite the way Ric Flair talks, I can't help but think he has a great deal of respect for Sting. And with that in mind, it'll be interesting to see how the Nature Boy approaches this matchup.
Well, you know what, Cole? I fully expect Nate to approach this like any other match. I mean, look for him to dictate the pace of the match, and when the smoke clears, look for him to walk away with his championship reign still intact.
Moves like that can upset your opponent more than hurt them. And that's why the adage holds true. There's a first time for everything.
I think you're right. I believe that's the first time he's ever attempted this. You know, before becoming one of the most storied world champions of our generation, Ric Flair made a name for himself capturing the United States and television titles on multiple occasions.
That's right. As of right now, Ric Flair boasts 5 United States Championship reigns and is a 2-time.
Oh, that sleeper hole is locked in.
Oh, he's got it in good. He's got it in tight.
You're not going to win many matches out there.
Since it's not a false count anywhere match, I'd have to agree with you. And it looks like this one's going out to the floor.
I don't mind. Let's see a little outside the ring action.
Well, that's the first time we've seen that move tonight from either locker room.
I gotta love it.
He's zeroing in on the arm now.
It looks like we're going to see what kind of pain they can inflict out here on the floor.
The point of that elbow delivers.
How will these guys do with absorbing the punishment they're about to receive out here?
Inside the ring again.
And look at this. Sting looking to overwhelm the champ with his power and his speed advantage.
Whoa, look out!
Over the top goes Flair, and Sting's in control.
Man, Flair's in big trouble out there on the floor. Oh, he's begging off. I don't blame him.
Yeah, but Sting, look at, taking the fight to Flair.
Watch out!
Oh, into the post, shoulder first.
Oh, a huge mistake by Sting. That could be big, big.
Bore the brunt of the attack.
And I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe.
Work is being put in by Sting.
I'm not sure I can watch this.
Ric Flair in the apex of his career, and the Stinger, of course, rapidly approaching that superstar status. If he can rack up a victory here tonight, it'll no doubt put him over the hump.
And he may very well be on his way, Cole. I mean, a win here tonight over Ric Flair and capturing the World Heavyweight Championship would undoubtedly put Sting in the upper echelon of competitors.
Few superstars are as dominant as this guy.
He saw that one coming. That's right. The Nature Boy knows that when he hits that famous strut.
It was a valiant effort, but in the end, the Nature Boy retains his World Heavyweight title.
I never doubted him.
And you know, King, despite the way Ric Flair talks, I can't help but think he has a great deal of respect for Sting. And with that in mind, it'll be interesting to see how the Nature Boy approaches this matchup.
Well, you know what, Cole? I fully expect Nate to approach this like any other match. I mean, look for him to dictate the pace of the match, and when the smoke clears, look for him to walk away with his championship reign still intact. Camel clutch! He needs to figure out a way to get to his base and break the hold.
And there's the release. What's going to happen now?
I'm scared to ask.
You'll remember Ric Flair. And look at this, Sting looking to overwhelm the champ with his power and his speed advantage.
Whoa, look out!
Over the top goes Flair, and Sting's in control.
Man, Flair's in big trouble out there on the floor.
Sting is really going to have to pace himself. My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
And I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe. Oh, wait, nice reversal.
Ric Flair is not someone to sleep on. It looks like we're going to see what kind of pain they can inflict out here on the floor.
Just look at this. You can see the results from that move. Oh! What a reversal!
Sting may have bitten off more than he could chew here tonight, as he appears to lack the experience needed to seriously contend against Ric Flair.
I don't know, Cole. He may be in a tough spot here, but we've seen the Stinger come. He knows his opponent is completely helpless to resist the submission hold. If he keeps up this pace, this could turn real ugly. Whoa!
And he fights his way out. And he fails to connect with anything that time.
Man, that was some miss, all right. I could feel the breeze all the way over here.
This is a wreck. He's moving like an uncaged animal.
No lie, he's wild in there. Reversal. Uh-oh, big move coming.
A fever pitch is here in the WWE Universe.
You're right about that. The crowd is buzzing. They're ready for this thing to get underway.
Sting's going to have to protect his legs here, as Flair will undoubtedly be looking to slap on his patented figure four.
Oh, man, Cole, I've been on the receiving end of a Ric Flair figure four, and I can tell you that it's among the most painful things any competitor can be put through.
Whoa, take a look at that. We haven't seen that one tonight.
I love something new.
King, it's not cheating if you don't get caught. I mean, it just blows my mind that the official didn't catch him in the act.
Yeah, Ray Charles could see that. He's got it locked in. Will this be it? Oh, man, this has got to hurt. Watch it.
And he powers out. Sting using his speed right there. The body's taking some abuse here, but nothing that can't be shaken off. Oh, I think this man means business. Some damage has been dished out, but certainly not enough to assume this one's even close to being over. Oh, they couldn't find a home for that one.
Well, it certainly wasn't due to a lack of trying, Michael.
He's delivering an old-fashioned butt kicking right here. That's how you make an impact. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Sting dodges trouble.
Well, that's veteran instincts for you.
Delivers the breaker with authority.
You're not kidding. This guy means business. Boy, he just got laid out.
Perhaps looking to take the action to the outside here.
Perhaps. It's happening, Cole, right before your very eyes.
He's too busy bragging and boasting than battling in this matchup.
There he goes, crashing to the floor.
Oh, man, crashing and burning.
Woo, a little showboating going on here.
Perhaps looking to take the action to the outside here.
Perhaps. It's happening, Cole, right before your very eyes.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
Well, I don't blame him.
He's got to be vigilant about not taking any more damage to the neck. This is a grueling championship match. Nobody wants to lose this opportunity.
You're right. A championship opportunity doesn't come around all that often. You got to make the best of it.
Both men appear to be casualties as a result of that superplex.
Here comes Sting.
Boy, he is really tired now. That tank of his has to be reading empty.
It has to be, King, but I still don't see him giving up.
Scorpion deadlock, he's got it.
Look at him trying to use all the strength and power he can muster to escape this.
I don't believe the destruction we're seeing.
This guy's just going from one painful move to another.
And look at Sting he's coming out strong. There's the Stinger splash in the corner.
Flair's in big trouble, but you know what? There's not much time left in this match.
Yeah, the clock ticking down as Sting is going to set up Flair for the Scorpion deathlock, and he's got it clinched in. Is Flair going to tap out middle of the ring?
This is amazing. Flair is going to lose. We're going to have a new champion.
Yeah, but King, look at the time. Is Flair going to tap out? The referee calls for the bell. Did Flair tap?
I can't tell. What happened?
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee has secured the decisions from our judges, and they read as follows. Our first of 3 judges has scored the match for the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. Our second of 3 judges has scored the match for Sting. Our third and final judge has scored this match a draw. Therefore, still heavyweight champion of the world, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
Flair is still the champion, but Sting has nothing to be ashamed of.